The Will You Grow Show goes live Sundays 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern. To receive notifications, click the subscribe button beneath this video, or visit YouTube's Will You Grow channel to see more shows and videos. And now, here's Will You founder Angelique Medow with this week's Will You Grow Show.
Welcome to the Will You Grow Show. How are you? I'm Angelique, and I'm the founder of Will You and WillYouGrow.com, an inspirational multimedia company that provides personal growth and joy through education, conversations, and adventures. And the adventure I took this morning is not the one I expected. I'm obviously not in the studio today. And when I came out to the lake to do the shoot this morning, I was greeted by, and I'll show you a little video right now, an enormous river turtle. But this turtle was behaving in a way that was not normal. And if we're lucky, she might come back and show her head. She was behaving in a way that was not normal, and I knew it wasn't normal because I observed nature. She was listing to one side. When she saw me, she looked right at me, and she stayed looking at me while listing. And then when she swam in kind of a circle. And I just continued to observe, and I noticed that one of her first limb here, her arm, kept going at her neck. And she also wasn't diving deep to try to get away, which is also abnormal for a large river turtle when you have someone come close, even someone like me who spends a lot of time in nature. So because I've observed nature a lot, I recognized that there was a problem. And I sat down next to the water near her, and she would dive down and then come up and swim and put her face probably 6 feet away from me. And I kept getting the sense that she wanted me to get in the water. Well, as she continued to list and spin and then dive down, I saw an enormous mass of fishing line and some line that was deeper, like a wider gauge. It was like kind of line that you would put an anchor and set it down into the water so that you can have your craft above or your floating device. And I noticed she wasn't moving much around in a circle, probably 8 feet. Again, because I observed nature, I knew that there was something wrong, because it wasn't normal based on previous behavior that I've seen of turtles. And so as I looked some more, I saw that she was tied. And we had a conversation and sat next to each other for quite some time until I got the message to get a knife, because she wasn't willing to come close enough to me. She wanted me in the water, which was even a bit frightening to me, considering that these enormous river turtles can be, and she was, about almost 24 inches across her back, and they have very sharp biting jaws, which I'll show you a little bit of what that looks like later. But anyway, as you can see, I am wet. I went back to my truck, and I think these are ingenious, by the way, these little keys that have a knife on the end of them. And thank God I had it, because I got in the water, which is, like I said, what she was asking me to do. And the reason I knew she was asking me was because I kept getting the feeling of getting in the water, and I kept getting the picture sent of what it would look like with my feet and my body in the water, from underwater. So I got in, and she spun around a couple of times slowly until I grabbed that base, and I pulled, and it was anchored down to something under the ground, on the ground, and tied around her neck. Tied around her neck. Yeah, that's right. Tied around her neck. It was heart-wrenching. But since I had my knife, I was able to cut the line. And now she's swimming off to wherever it is that she likes to be. So today's regular Will You Grow show turned out to be more of an adventure. I'm honored that she at least felt comfortable enough with me, and my energy to allow me to come close to her, because they are and can be, like us, dangerous. But as you can see, it was an intense experience for me. And if I could encourage all of you on your own journey to grow, to observe. The power of observation allowed me to note that there was danger. It allowed me to listen to the messages that I was being sent, and it allowed me to take appropriate action to possibly save and or certainly improve the life of another living being. And it matters. So I encourage you, allow yourself to take time to observe how nature works and how it's supposed to work when it's working properly. And then take the time to look at the nature of yourself, including your own emotions, and notice the things that are underneath the surface. Maybe there's something that's got you chokeholded. I'm certainly going to look at that for myself. That's my lesson. Is there anything in my life that's got me chokeholded and anchored down so that I can't swim and fly the way that I'd like to? Don't wait. Don't wait. A life without observation is really, in my opinion, not a life that is worth doing. It's boring. It's the same old same. You know what to expect, but it's not what you enjoy. It's not what you like. It's just maybe a little pleasure for a while. Something to get you by. And when life brings something into your path, like what happened here today, don't let fear hold you back. If I had, she'd still be tied. That's not fair to the people around us, and it's not fair to us either. So, although today's show isn't a cheerleading hoorah, it certainly is a call to action. And this action is observation. Allow yourself to grow personally by observing nature, outside and inside. So as always, I send you off, always with love, from Angelique.
Do you wish you could enjoy a little more time with the pleasantness of Mother Nature? Every day at noon Eastern Time on our Will You Adventure channel, we have 1-minute videos of nature's goodness as seen through the eyes of Angelique. Be refreshed, revitalized, and restart every afternoon with the grounded, centered perspective of nature's joy and abundance. To receive your free inspirational videos, go to the description box, click the link for the Will You Adventure channel, and hit the subscribe button. It's free, and we'll see you there. Join author, advisor, and influencer Angelique Medow for the Will You Love Nature Tour every Thursday in June, July, and August at Knoxville, Tennessee's luxury resort, event venue, and nature center, Ancient Lore Village. You'll be greeted by Angelique's smiling face each Thursday morning at 10:30 at Ancient Lore Village, where she'll lead your custom tour of the lush habitat full of fox, heron, geese, butterflies, dragonflies, fish, fowl, and fairies. Learn to observe nature, to see, hear, and know its unique communication and messages. Learn to feel safe and at ease in nature, and experience a 5-minute guided meditation for peace and unconditional love anytime. Then gather round a cozy table to enjoy a picnic lunch with new friends and a full spectrum of beverages. Your choice of filtered water, picnic lunch, and use of meditation mat are included in the tour price of $54. So gather your comfy clothes, shoes, and hat, and let's walk, visit, and share a meal together any Thursday through August from 10:30 to 12:30 at Ancient Lore Village in Knoxville, Tennessee. Connect your heart and mind to the treasures within yourself, nature, and life today and always. For tickets and tour details, click the link in the description box, and we'll see you there. For more information about programs offered by Will You, mentoring with Angelique, and to watch video success stories from clients, explore willyougrow.com. If you or your company are interested in inspiring our mutual audience by sponsoring this or another of our programs, let's talk about it. Boost viewer confidence and trust in your company. Call 1-833-WILL-YOU, then press extension number 6. Make sure to click the subscribe button to get reminders before upcoming shows.